It's week 9 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers' athletic corner, who's been stepping up to the challenges all season, now with 8 interceptions. It's the Packers and the Rams. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their...
The Packers defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago with a victory. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago. 22 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball is completed.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Those defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. You look at this Packers defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw there complete to Allen. Short completion, just 4 yards, and 3rd and 8 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Oh, good shit, good shit, good shit. 4th and 8,
So
kick that.
erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They're down 3-0 here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Just a gain, a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Packers defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win.
A Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Oh, nice move. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense. set. Fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Cam Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go again here with Akers. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. To throw is Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Previous play is under review.
Nakua. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Well, as an offense, some drives you have it, some drives you don't. And this one looks like a you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play. They didn't fool him at all.
Went in the wrong direction. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Stafford here. That'll be caught. It's caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by
a Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They've got to defend a very short field here. 1st and 10 already in the red zone. A give up the middle to Akers.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. No.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get
blitz coming, and down he goes. Antoine Woods coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. And they have not been at their best so far. They're down big here, 3rd quarter, as they try to rebound and get some stops. They'll start this drive out on the ground, fighting through. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Stafford. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Steady, steady, steady. That's Kenny Clark. And then there's those flashes as we just saw there as he gets to the quarterback. You can always rely on him to hold down the defensive front for the Green Bay Packers.
The Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. And they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Going right back to Akers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. And they've been pretty well carved up, to be frank, by this offense all game long. Just trying to ride this one out to the finish.
Set.
On the give, this is Akers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd and 12. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out...
Too many mistakes out there, fellas.
Ready? Set. 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 Boy, hot. Set. Boy, hot, huh? Set. Back to it, hot. Set.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' rangy quarterback, who's been stepping up to the challenges all season, now with 8 interceptions. It's the Steelers and the Packers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought...
The Packers defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And this was a week of soul searching for this unit. They did not play well at all in the loss last time out. So this becomes a gut check type of a game. Each member of this defense is going to need to up their play.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's another carry for Harris. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. You look at this Packers defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 15 carries, 77 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's Pickett. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because
the Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They trail 7-0 as this next drive begins with a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Pickett under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Pickett, a short one there to Fryermuth. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Najee Harris, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and the Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll try to put together a stop as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. A short one there to Fryermuth. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Pickens on the slam. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Pickett right back to the air again. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Pickett to throw on first down. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The Green Bay defense back onto the field. And they're going to need to start slowing this offense down. They trail here third quarter as this drive gets underway. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Pickett back to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Pickett sets up play action. He's got his target. That's complete.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Had to eat a little food first, my bad. What's up, K-Dubs, man? What's up, Porter, man? It ain't looking too good right now. Kaden, what's up, man? What's up, man? Appreciate it, man.
Defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions.
Trying to get it in, man. We got to come back. A whole 10 points, man. A whole 10 points.
Now a give, running left is Harris.
Good stop. Holding the 3 points right here, y'all. Holding the 3 points.
Stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Holding the
That's
3
going to bring up
points.
second and 11.
I appreciate the likes, too, y'all. Appreciate the likes.
But they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw hauled in by Washington.
Hey, he got the first and goal. I should have kept that man.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead.
We need to stop, y'all. Come on, we need to stop. Don't let Pickett get nothing. That's the running back. Nobody's getting nothing. Go. Let's stop. Let's go. Let's go. 2 more times, y'all. 2 more times.
3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
2 more times. Let's go. There we go. Good stop. There we go. Good stop. One more time. Ooh.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy ball come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Let's go.
Pick it now, 3rd and goal.
Oh, why would he throw it to the ground? That quarterback could have just ran to the touchdown.
How accurate he's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means
Good stop.
because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
A Packer defense ready to defend this next possession.
Hold on. Wait. How they get 7 more points?
A couple of scores here in the 4th as this next drive gets underway. They'll start the drive with Harris. Room here to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. First down, and they go back to Harris.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. We got to keep this going.
In the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in them with a big play.
You see, I try to come around. I try to come all the way around.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Pickett will look to throw it here. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Oh, my God. They just know the plays to get a first down, man.
Get the 3rd down conversion. The Pickett fighting Johnson there. First down, Steelers. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. So here's a first and 10.
Let's go, man. Let's go. You got 2 minutes, but at least make it a closer game than that.
Harris running straight ahead.
Oh, God.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is brought down at the 22 after...
Man, this is tough, man. This is tough, man.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Harris. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, here's Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Okay, it's a tough loss on this one, y'all, but I'm coming right back with another game right now.
In large part to the play of their quarterback, CD, and that's Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the Steelers, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Coming back with another one, y'all. We finna get ready for another. We finna go off to practice, go through these drills, come back for next week game. Right now, we 4-5, man. Still got a chance to make the playoffs, man. We just got to do right. Okay, in our division, 5-5 the Vikings. We 4-5. They 2-7 and they 2-8. So we got a chance to still come back and make it in there. We just got to make it, keep it 500. That's all. All right, we done with practice now. Now we can get ready for the week, get ready for the game, get all these points, and let's get ready for the next one. All right, let's go. We need this. We need.
It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers' athletic corner, who's been stepping up to the challenges all season, now with 8 interceptions. It's the Packers and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could...
The Packers defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night.
Let's go, man. We turn this around right now. Turn this season right now. Turn this season around right now.
He is when he goes for the football. And what they mean, he has a high football IQ, and he eliminates all the errors that could happen and makes big plays as a result.
They started on the ground with Eckler. They find some open field here. Dances by him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
No, man.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler.
The first play, man.
Touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Duggan now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Good job. Good job. Good to knock that ball out.
Second down. Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, They've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball.
Man, you for real, man. Damn, man, good face mask, man. Come on.
But tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Duggan. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
Man, we can't play like this, man. Our defense letting them catch anything.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Throwing, Duggan. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Oh, my God, man. What are we doing?
And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter. The Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. Duggan will look to throw this. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Duggan. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the...
Good stop, good stop, good stop, good stop. We can get back in here, man. Come on. We can get back in here.
See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Boy, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start.
About time we scored.
And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider. Here's Duggan to throw. Allen, nifty footwork. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Good stop. Good stop. Good stop. Let's go.
Stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish.
A Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. Duggan looking to throw. He's got Allen. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
I'm going to try to get this win for y'all, man. We can come back. It's just 2 minutes, the second quarter.
Halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Good job. 3-point game, baby. Let's go. 3-point game. Let's go.
This next drive begins with a 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground on that clock. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So we have
All right, that's halftime, y'all. 3 points. That's all we need.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Josh Jacobs, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Panthers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. It was Austin Eckler who was the star of that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
A Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this third quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Duggan. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Looking to throw. Dugan. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Allen's got it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They go play action here on first down. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now an option play on second down. Oh, and now some space to operate.
Oh, my God, man. I ran right past him, man. That's on me.
Max Duggan with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are able. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Hey,
It's taken down.
I'll try, man. My player only 78, man. I can't really do tackles, nothing, man. I can't get no speed.
Yeah, another good
nothing.
run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Off the play fake. Dugan. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Dugan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lucas Van Ness. And they're to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. The Packer defense ready to defend this next possession. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Dugan. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
Eckler now between the tackles. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Yeah, we got dominated today, man. I
He
can't.
had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description. Diagnosed as perfect
gotta come
on that one. Read his keys,
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he takes it in for
what another touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his second touchdown.
33-14, man. We ain't never lost this bad, bro.
The Green Bay defense back onto the field. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
I'll try.
So no shortage of offense.
That's 4-6 now, man. We gotta win these games.
They didn't beat us. We beat ourselves.
Oh, this is frustrating, man. And we got the Lions this week. Oh.
Set.
We need to start doing that in the game, man. Come on, man. We got to get this game. We got to beat the Lions, man. This is a division game right here.
It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on the Lions' rangy cornerback, who's now up to 30 tackles so far this season. It's the Lions and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, Charles, it's our annual trip north for Thanksgiving. The Lions have been hosting this game going all the way back to 1934.
If you back it up even further, the NFL's played games on this day, going all the way back.
The Packers defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And this was a week of soul-searching for this unit. They did not play well at all in the loss last time out.
All right, let's go.
So this becomes a gut-check type of a game. Each member of this defense is going to need to up their play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Goff. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. But Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the turkey bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading about, the Lions.
And I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up.
Good job. Good job. And we put him off. We put him out the game. We ended him. And we scored. Let's go. And we scored.
They lead 7-0. Trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And the numbers for Gibbs from last week: 13 carries, 54 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Put that pressure on.
He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The slot man in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3, second down. You look at this Packers defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Throwing on third, Goff. Now the Packers.
Good stop, D. Good stop. Good stop, D.
Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Let's go, man. We keep this fire going. We got the game. We got the game.
The Green Bay defense back onto the field. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you can move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Just keep this going. Just keep this going. Keep this going.
That every team tells us when we have our
We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
Third and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Here's Goff.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation.
A Packer defense.
Come on, man. We got to score, man. Come on, y'all.
This offense backed up to start out. The line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line, as we begin 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Good way to knock it out. Good way to knock it out. Good way to knock it out.
2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
Throwing quickly there. But
good job, good job, good job, good job.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's right.
One more play. Oh, he hurrying up.
Also 3rd down. To throw is Goff.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions 1st.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Williams once more, complete.
Oh, my God, man.
Down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Gone.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again. Goff.
Right side to Williams.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here's Goff. His pass caught at the 4. Nice job.
Slow ass down, boy.
To 4, and now it's second and goal. From the gun, here's Goff.
Man, no.
Jamison Williams.
And the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off. The Green Bay defense back onto the field. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the third quarter of a tie football game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Man, that better not be no face mask, man.
3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Defense.
So that a potential lifeline offensively. It gets them out of harm's way deep in their own end.
You nailed that one perfectly because those are the kind of mistakes that give defense coordinators fits. They make a good play, and they let them off the hook.
In motion, the tight end.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand
I just
up
need
and make
one
a play.
stop.
It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Goff with a pass caught by Reynolds.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Gibbs.
And not a lot of daylight. Not really any
Come on, that's what I'm
inside.
saying. Come on,
He's gonna
man.
be stopped
Make a
right
stop.
at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Another run for Gibbs here.
My God, man. Come on, man.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have the Packer defense ready to defend this next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Up to the 20.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On the give, here's Gibbs. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 3. Goff now to throw. And that's called in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Hand off now to Gibbs. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
I think a free play now for Goff. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
He's got his man. It's
Man, that is sad. We ain't checking nobody.
The Green Bay defense back onto the field. And they're getting into must-stop territory. Down a couple of scores here in the fourth as this next drive gets underway.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, then you stop that clock. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
Oh, my God, man. Like, what is we doing?
15. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, we ain't never lost this bad.
Pretty well put it away.
The Packer defense ready to defend this next possession.
I got to see who edging, man, because we losing terrible, bro.
Counter play, here's Gibbs.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense.
I'm gonna have to switch players, y'all. I'm gonna have to switch players, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Man, we lost 3 games in a row. All right, y'all. I'll be back later, man. You got him? All right.
We all in this together.